Hello, hello. Going to play. It's Nocturne release day. It's a national holiday. We're going to play some Nocturne heavy games with Lime Time. He wanted to start with 50%, so we're doing that, and then maybe I can convince him to ratchet it up to 100% later. We'll just see. So, anyway, we get a bunch of new cards. So let's see. Cards that weren't previewed. Conclave, which is a village, essentially a wonky village that it does the imp trick, so it looks to whether a card is in play or not, and if it isn't, then you get an action. So it's a conditional village. Got a Faithful Hound we saw before. Guardian is like a lighthouse, a night lighthouse, essentially. Ha, a night lighthouse. And it does this gain to your hand trick like Ghost Town does. Tracker is a Royal Seal effect while it's in play, and then it gives boons. So also a new thing that just came out with, I should look at the board a little bit so that he's not sitting around. Conclave might work as a village here. There's probably enough things worth playing. Plus we have a Necro. Yeah, I think you can probably do a Steward, trash down and do some Watchtower stuff. Seems at least somewhat reasonable. I don't know though, but we'll find out. Okay, so the tracker also has an heirloom, which is pouch, which is just a copper with a buy. So it's just simple little thing. Tracker top decks and gives boons. I think that's all the new stuff, so I'm not going to talk about the previewed cards because I already did that once. So we have these heirlooms here this time. I think I'm going to go with the double Steward. Maybe not right. So I immediately draw my Steward with my two heirlooms, but I can actually do this, and it's pretty reasonable because I have plus buy already. So I'm going to go with Conclave and a Watchtower. Ooh, but my final Steward missed. Otherwise, this turn would have been really awesome. So, along with the Nocturne release, Steph also implemented autoplays, which essentially can let you do things more quickly. So, like this will always set aside the dog tracker. You can make it do top decking stuff. These aren't maybe the most useful examples ever, but there are some better ones out there. Merchant should be pretty good with this lucky coin. I'm not sure how much we're able to build here due to the basically just due to what's here on the board, I guess. That's a terrible explanation. So I could get a tracker now if I wanted one. I don't know that I do. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I probably won't play this lucky coin, gaining a silver. Anyways, there are auto plays like Moat, so that you just automatically block the attacks if you want. And you can change them by right-clicking and switching the options. Or you can also change them by, there's a menu tab. In the options tab in the main menu, you can set some default settings. So it's really neat. I haven't played with it much in testing, but it seems really cool, so we'll just find out how neat it is. So like there, the Conclave, this Steward will be non-terminal. If I wanted to draw on, I just would rather trash. But, oh yeah, I'm going to have more money than what I thought. So the question now is whether I would like to just buy like a Hound or a Tracker or whether I want to keep gaining these silvers or not. There's probably going to come a time where the silver gain is too much, but I think that should be fine. Still. Probably can get more conclaves here soon. Definitely here you don't have to build. You can probably start in on the provinces sort of early. Alright, so this is nice. I get a good amount of money. Whether 7 does anything for me, it doesn't look like it does here particularly. Or 8, I guess is what I mean. So I think I'll just do a conclave and another watchtower. I'm going to need some sages probably to get the village stuff going. I guess I'll draw on. This could be bad, but nope, quite nice. So now the question is, do I want to top deck a conclave or what? Let's try it. This may end up being quite a sad deck in the end, but should be fun. I may want to just, yeah, here this doesn't do anything, but I'll do it anyway. If I had found the watchtower, this turn would have been quite nice. So, I'm going to actually kind of cool it on the silver gaining. I wonder if he still has his lucky coin. Yeah, he does. Definitely here you could play it a lot less complicated, but nobody had gone for full yet, but now he picks one up. It's really good with the watchtower, or quite nice with the watchtower, so that's totally a reasonable thing to do. So I'll follow him on that. But I'm just going to start greening because we have so much treasure and really a decent number of good cards anyway, so I could have built, of course, but without any attacks and there's no VP, it's kind of, seems to me at least, a little bit hard. So he did not really, well, the Earth Gift's good, but the rest of the boons aren't particularly exciting for him, I don't think. Conclave would be the best thing to draw off this, but I don't know what the odds of that are. He's got Lost in the Woods now, which I would be glad to steal back, or steal away. Ooh, nice. So I can take coins and draw with the watchtower, but then the watchtower will be drawing dead. So I'm going to do it this way. I think I will just take the province. I don't know if it's good to trash that silver or not, but I did it, so Forest Gift's a pretty nice one to get at the start there. Oh, he's dead already though on his turn. I feel pretty good about having 2 provinces to his 0. He's building on. What's the payoff? I don't see it. So let's see what we get here. This is actually quite nice. All of it. That's almost a perfect fool. Maybe a perfect fool given my hand. That's actually pretty wild. So I don't know how that happened exactly, but I can't complain. That's really funny. That's crazy, actually. I know I trashed that last silver, but at this point, it's hard to say no to the silvers. I could have top decked two of them. I don't think that was the thing to do, but I mean, I could have top decked two of them and the merchant. It's not like he has a stack of tokens either set aside, so that turn I just had though was really really lucky as far as the fool boons there. That was crazy. To go down to a 6 draw watchtower, it's nuts. I don't get to do Lost in the Woods, which it would be pretty good this turn here. I think I'll probably still hit Province, no problem, but well, I know I'll hit Province, no problem. What did he do this turn? I guess he just didn't do anything, basically. I guess I'll just take my money. My next turn might be a little bit bad, but you know what I can start doing now is buying these. Just get a little extra cash. Saves me a token. 5th province seems pretty good. 5-0 on the provinces seems like a pretty good setup. I'll save 1 token here. This was a pretty bad draw to get the 2 conclaves together, but whatever. With my deck composition, I think it would be pretty hard to miss Duchy. I don't imagine he's going to double province anytime soon. I may draw my fool here. It's in the bottom here, right? That might let me get to 8 again. I don't know. The boons aren't that great for economy, but it might get me there. Conclave might, if I have a conclave that I draw off the stage and play that on Watchtower, I might get to 8. That's about the only way I'm going to get to 8 this turn, I think. Well, if the fool's lucky. Let's get my card first. Get my Will-O-Wisp. Sure, I'll top deck it. I can top deck a conclave. Seems pretty good. And get $1. Get $1 for next turn. I don't think he can double province Duchy. That's also not enough points, so. Here he's having a nice little turn, though. I'm sure you could have greened sooner even than I did here, or do a more focused build and just focus on playing, getting lots of silvers, and just having enough bakers to round off your $7 hands. Probably would work pretty well. I need a buy. There they are. There's a buy. Sure, I'll top deck that. I didn't quite get to... Oh, tracker doesn't give a buy, it gives $1. Okay. I didn't quite make it to double province. Also, I didn't have a buy, so that doesn't really count. Lime time is soldiering on, though, despite being totally lost. You can get another double duchy. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta switch the kingdom. Sammy generously generated a series of, a series of 5 randomly selected Nocturne cards. I hope it's my turn to go first. And so I'm just pasting those into the kingdom selector to get the kingdoms, and then letting the other 5 be random. Well, not totally random. Let the other 5 be non-Nocturne, which really I should switch that off so we get some other stuff. So, anything new here? We had Skulking, Blessed Village, and Necro in the previews, and Crypt, right? But we didn't have Cobbler. So Cobbler is a night duration that at the start of your next turn, gain a card to your hand costing up to 4. So it's pretty simple in concept. I don't know what to open here. I guess I'm going to open a Necromancer and maybe get some trashing if I'm lucky. There's lots of villages here and draw and stuff. I don't know if there's a great thing for payload necessarily, but that's okay. We'll just try it. Try and build a little bit here. 5-2 is pretty nice. I would have been glad to open with a Cobbler. Yeah, so this is rough. The silvers are not great. The opening by missing is also not great. The Necro. I don't know that the Necro is any good at all. I just bought it because it's fancy and new. I didn't play with it in the previews, though it was in the previews, so maybe I can talk about it. So Necromancer plays cards, action cards from the trash, and it starts with 3 zombies in the trash already. The Zombie Spy, which spies. The Zombie Mason, which is a little baby remodel off the top of your deck. So blind baby remodel. And Zombie Apprentice, which is maybe the most powerful one, though you need to have some actions to fuel it. But if you do have actions you're not using anymore, that's a really powerful effect. Plus 3 cards, plus 1 action. Blessed Village, of course, does the boons when you get it. He got a nice Mason. He trashed his hovel, so he didn't have to. Well, it's just a good card to trash. I trash a Copper, which is useless. Unless I want Ruined Libraries, I guess. Oh, May Gain. It's optional, of course. Alright, never mind. Let me think here. I'm gonna go with the Plaza. I'm gonna get a Skulk in before I shuffle. This $2 hand does nothing. But I do get to hex him. I don't know how much this Skulk will hurt or not, but he may beat me with a really big build on the cobblers. I'm going to try and play maybe the angle I did in the last game and just green a little faster than him, but I'm less confident of it here since there's some attacks and some gainers and stuff. The trashing is much worse though, so that also helps me out a little bit. So I gave him a curse. That's cool. I can gain another Skulk. I might do that actually. Probably I'm not sure if I want to buy a hunting grounds or a library or a crypt or another cobbler. It's not clear to me anyway. One of those things seems like the order of the day though. So I don't have a lot of villages, so I'm not really in a position. I don't have any villages really, so I'm not really in a position to do the draw thing, but I can do crypts. At least potentially. I can trash my necropolis here, that'll be good. I didn't really think about that. That's a nice necromancer trick. He definitely, if he can get this crypt stuff going, he can, or not crypt, ooh, that was a really nice mason for him. That was a really, really nice mason for him. I guess he knew about it, but still very nice. Yeah, so we'll see. He's humming along now here, and he's playing a crypt. I play a cobbler, not a crypt, I mean. So he's probably gonna beat me here, but we'll find out. That would have been a really nice turn to draw the crypt on. Could do Death Cart. I didn't think about that. Because you can, ooh, that was a really nice turn for him to hide all those coppers. Very nice for him. Yeah, because you can do necros on the death cards, which I didn't notice until now, but it's probably pretty good. I guess the challenge is lining it up. You can also do necros on like the skulks, which is pretty nice. Fairly nice anyway. Oh, we've trashed an ironmonger, I see. So now the necromancers are even a little bit better. They've got a ironmonger to mimic. Okay. I know my last card is my crypt, so I want to draw, so I'm going to trash this skulk. And then course, I can't do Zombie Apprentice more than once, but that's okay. I could Skulk now. Actually, I didn't see that, and then there are Necropolises in there too. I'm gonna play this first. I can't decide if I want to Skulk him or do Ironmonger. That was not great, really. But oh well. So this is a decent crypt, though. My Ironmongers are actually kind of stupid, right? Because I have this weird mix of action cards. And I don't particularly need villages. I'm going to get another Necro just because of the Ironmonger in there. See, like here, this is too much money on the death cart. I don't have to play the death cart, but he's definitely got much more of a deck than me. I also put a Skulk in there, which doesn't help me too much. He locust my ruined village. His cobblers are on the same turn there. That's why this turn's so good. He started with +2 cards in hand. He should still beat me pretty easily here. Though, I guess I have a gold in these bottom 3 as well. Maybe I'm misremembering. This turned into a nice little zombie thing, though. Lots of options. You can get buy an attack, you can get all kinds of neat things. So I would think, I'm not really sure why he's buying Ironmongers, to be honest. I would think Blessed Village or Plaza would be a lot better than an Ironmonger. At least in my mind it is, but maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, and he's got these, well, this isn't a huge deal, but like he's got these night durations and they just whiff right when the Ironmonger finds them. So I'm just not seeing it. You could be getting some coin tokens out of a Plaza easily with the amount of buy he has. He's going to crush me, though, so I shouldn't criticize too much. Because he is just going to beat me up. I guess he's going to Skulk me. What's Envious do? Is that the, well, I didn't have 8 anyway. Oh, I can top deck my gold. I can save my gold. I'll just have $2 this turn now, but I don't know that there was anything useful for me to buy. Oh yeah, I have more than that, don't I? I have a copper coming off the mat. Well, anyway. I don't know why you'd buy a ruined library. That doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that just doesn't make any sense. Like, if it's supposed to be necro food, you already have plenty, so... Unless he has, like, a pile out right now. I'm not sure. He could easily have the same deck with, like, plazas and have 4 or 5 coin tokens by now. Should I grant? Why should I grant that? I'm sure he did, I believe. Oh, it's a convenient story, Lime Time. It's a convenient story. And, like, I'm going to obviously counter double province, and it would have been winning, because he would have had to gain a province off his zombie masony. That was game deciding, clearly. Clearly unfair. Playing this one under protest. I just need him to have like 4 dead turns in a row. That's possible, right? That's a thing that can happen. My crypt is now empty. Wow, look at this. I'm just gonna look at that. That was lucky. I don't have buy. I can always do a death cart, right? But I don't have buy, so he's diluted. What a neat little board. He might be able to triple province. I don't know if he's quite to that. That's pretty ambitious, I guess. Since you have to play 2 skulks and also like a whole bunch of death cards. And he doesn't have his cobblers, but I went to the dentist today. I hadn't been to the dentist in like years. I don't remember how long. But my teeth were okay, I guess. They hadn't all fallen out. which I wouldn't have known unless I'd gone to the dentist. And of course they do that classic dentist trick where they shove their hands into your mouth and ask you a question. You know, just making chit chat while your mouth's full of metal implements. Someone needs to. Oh, I'm miserable. What's miserable do? Is it the? Oh, I have less points. I knew that. I knew what miserable did. I just forgot, like an idiot. So lime time. I should resign, but I kind of like am holding out hope of dud turns. But he's gonna play 2 cobblers, and that's gonna. That's gonna make it tough. Slightly tough. Buys and gains 2 gold. I guess he's just waiting for the triple province. But like if I double, I guess double's okay because I'm twice miserable, right? Or I'm miserable because I'm miserable. It's okay. And he's got 2 cobblers down, so he's not missing. For sure. But maybe he has a really awful turn and I luck out. I assume you want to like get blessed villages, right? They're probably the ones that are necros, yeah. Yep, no if you did on Necromancer because it's a vanilla, or not Necromancer, on Death Card because it's a vanilla bonus, so it's just right up there at the top as they like to hang out. I saw Duchy and I was confused, but he's just maximizing those points. He's just rubbing it in. All right. trying to get some of these new things. I should, next time I'm going to change the selection style so that it's at least potentially, or that it's at least possible to get more than 5 Nocturne cards. Though just if they randomly show up, I guess. Alright, we have some new ones here though. Denizen is like a caravanish effect in that it increases your hand size the following turn at the expense of this turn, I guess. And it's non-terminal. It's similar to Caravan in that respect anyway. But it does this ghost town trick, gain to your hand. So it's quite nice. Quite nice hand size increases. So you get a more or less a kind of expedition-like effect. Night Watchman is also gained to your hand, and it's a one of these top deck things, cartographer kind of thing. Bard is just the vanilla boon card, basically. And then Idol is in the previews, so I'm not going to explain it. But it curses and attacks. Tormentor was not, I don't think. It gains imps if you don't have any other cards in play, and hexes otherwise. So Den is the draw. There's Inheritance, which could be... it doesn't look very good. There's not really very many good targets. You can inherit Rat Catchers, I guess, is reasonable, and then as a way of trashing estates. That's not crazy. That's not crazy, actually. But I'm going to open with the Fool, which is a little weird, but I'm going to try and play... Someone play with me. Otherwise, I guess I gotta go to Discord and find somebody. Thanks, Sam. Oh, it probably is talking about that player order stuff, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. I will do that. Well, this is a new board because I had already reselected that, so okay, this should be okay. I'd already copy pasted another set, so we'll just get a new one. Do we have anything new here? I think these have all been seen between the previews and this last game, so I don't have to pop up any cards. On 5, I guess I'm going to open with the Den and see if we can draw something nice off the 2 cards. So if I have 4, no, I guess I'm guaranteed to have 4. Okay. So with 4, what should I buy? A Sauna or a Devil's Workshop? Or something else? I guess I'll try Devil's Workshop. Maybe Sauna was better, but gotta go with the new stuff some. I plan to use the Devil's Workshops to gain Saunas. I will take one more silver probably. You could switch to like menageries already. It's not crazy, but so he gets a sauna, which I agree with. I'll also get a sauna. I guess I'll try not to lose this split entirely. I don't know that it's that important, but okay. So sauna split's not that important. I mean, the trashing is good. This is basically it. Or it's the big deal. The challenge here is buy, I suppose. One challenge here is buy. Which you'll have to go for bards and just hope you find some, I guess. I hope I draw silver. It would be great to trash some. I don't know if any of these have autoplays. If the sauna does, no. Well, Tracer's right. That's the solution. You get all the bards, and then you know you're gonna find some buy. You don't quite, but 12. If you had 12, you know he's making a joke. See, because it's bigger. It's bigger than the number you can get. Okay, I did draw a silver. That's really great. I'm very happy. I guess someone can buy the Defiled Shrine sometime if they're feeling fancy free. But it's not for me. Menagerie, probably pretty good. Once we get trashed. If and when. My next 5 probably should be an Avanto. It's actually sort of hard to pass up on the Denizens. He takes the Defiled Shrine. It's alright. I mean, it's fine, because VP's a little bit limited here. But now Tracer is repeating his material everywhere. Once you've put it in one chat program, you can't just put it everywhere, Tracer. You gotta keep it fresh. That's no good. Well, I can buy a city quarter. That's pretty good, actually. Now Tracer admits the truth, which is that he's just a joke thief. That's all he is. I basically don't get to do anything good, is the moral of this story. So, I mean, I could throw a bard in now and see if I hit 5s ever. I could also throw in an island. I could throw in another Devil's Workshop, but probably not yet. Oh, Menagerie does not play well with Devil's Workshops. Okay, to be fair, it was pretty fluky that I drew both of these in this hand. But it still doesn't play well. I mean, the Defiled Shrine buy is pretty good because he's going to be able to trash it, of course, anyway. At some point. Man, curse you, Devil's Workshop. Well, my Den of Sin is also probably going to draw me uniques, but I'm not real happy with this deck. But I haven't paired Silvers and Saunas very well, though. It's a poor workman who blames his tools or something. That's what I heard once. That's what I heard. That's the word. Okay. I am pretty happy with the Dens of Sin, though. Oh, and I get by, so there'll be at least some chance to actually it's going to be pretty good. This next turn's going to be sweet. I'm going to draw the deck like easy peasy. And yeah, it'll be good times. I don't have play and gain right, except for Bard maybe. So it's not exactly a pressing. I said I would draw the deck easily, but I didn't really do that. So I must be a liar. Though I am glad I played the City Quarter when I did. I guess I should have started with the City Quarter. That was maybe quite silly. No, I drew it with Imp. Okay, I'm not completely idiotic. Just the usual variety. I could certainly take a Defiled Shrine here if I wanted it, but I don't know that I do. Could get more bards, really bard it up. I could also just buy provinces, which is pretty unimpressive, but here's what I'm going to do. It might be really bad. My deck's okay, though. I trashed a whole bunch last turn. And of course he will be clean. It may be a thing where we're just buying provinces and he stays ahead. He's probably getting an island. That's what I would do. Yeah, looks good. So the Menagerie doesn't activate currently, but now it does. So really I should not have much trouble here. Ooh, a Wisp. Doesn't matter. I don't think there's anything clever for me to do besides just buy a province. It's nice to have the dens, of course. But probably, oh, the wisp gain really messed me up there, actually. The wisp gain messed me up because I really would have rather gotten an island. I don't know that he's ever going to whiff if he's just province island every turn, you know? There's no real reason for him to miss. It's not like a single turn with plus buy is going to do much for me. I'm not sure what Dr. Steelhammer is referring to here. What was my nice timing? It should be very hard for me to miss. I don't even know. I have to play the Bard for the cash, right, to get 8 because of the number of coppers I've trashed. That was maybe dumb of me. Okay. Well, that all didn't matter. I have to draw essentially the entire deck, don't I? Do I need the copper for anything? Will it matter ever for a gardens kind of thing? Probably not. Don't trash. I could trash imps. I actually have probably too many imps. And I'm going to get another one. Are the imps gone yet? I'm going to just do this to make Dan sad. I'm going to trash an imp. So, island's pretty good. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I shouldn't have trashed that imp as a joke. Anyways, 24. The gardens might be worth that much by the end of the game. Might be worth more. Is that gonna like decide it for me? Probably not, but maybe. So I'm gonna take them. They're just 2 right now, but I probably can make them 3 within a couple turns. It would be funny if I lose because I didn't get the gardens up by 1 card and it was that imp that I killed. But the game should last long enough that we get to that situation. Now he's cleaned up. Okay. Alright, alright. Imp is pretty cool here. I don't want a gold. That would be very bad. So right now I have City Quarter top deck. And I have my $8. So probably a good place to stop. I have my night cards, I have my den. Okay. So next turn I ought to get to 30. No problem. Well, I should be guaranteed to. It doesn't actually help me because he's just ahead on that front. I'll have to do the score calculation, of course, when I get there, but he's still on the islands. He's just staying clean. Okay. That's pretty much a deck. This is okay to do now. It doesn't matter. It just, I guess it lets me get more imps, basically. Okay, so I have 3 gardens, so they're gonna go up by 3. Yeah, it won't work if he can still beat me there. Anyways, this is all done. I can't buy the province. He's at 18. So gardens are just 2 points for him. This is not a promising starting hand. But there are 2. There's more than 1 plus by boon, I think. Yeah, C at one point did give +5, but that was not the final version, apparently. He can't province, right? I could pretty easily whiff here. I'm gonna see 5 more cards, but they could be garbage. He can take province, but if I fire off, he loses. So, which, you know, that might still be the play for him. And he's going to dance with me. Well, I'm okay dancing a little bit. I might take an island or two this turn if we're going to dance. Man, I don't know how to play this hand. Probably just a lost city is pretty decent for the city quarter. It's not the best outcome ever, but it's okay. Shoot. That's no good. Well, now I don't need to keep these anymore. Alright, now we're in business. Okay, cool. How many cards did I have? A bunch? I don't know. This is all gonna draw now. Okay. Don't change. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3. 33. Okay. Well, it'll take a while to get to 4-point cards. So should I island here? What is the point parity kind of deal? Province still doesn't work, of course. But island garden seems okay. Double gardens is okay. I guess it's alright. It doesn't matter. Let's just do something. If I really don't think I'm going to make it to 40, then it would be good to trash some things here, but I'm not 100% on how that's all going to play out. This is a pretty decent starting hand. Though hopefully we find an imp. Would really rather see an imp first. Trashing that imp was silly. I don't think it'll matter, but it might. I mean, I could dud pretty easily some turn. Maybe there's a line here where he double gardens or something. He's going for it. Maybe he has the math. He's gonna get a... Oh, I didn't count his islands. So, okay, he just has to hit province. I also drew pretty bad here with this bit. So it didn't end up mattering much. Well, this will probably dud, but it might not. Cool. Well, I did draw the deck. So I guess I needed to double gardens last turn to deny this point, or I would have another point, and then I would be... Yeah, no, that still wouldn't work. Okay. I guess we can make him... It's hard for me even to score here, right? Because unless he's dudded anyway, he can just get the islands. Right? For the piles, if I take a gardens. Well, probably he's either got province or... he probably got all or nothing, though. I guess I should play to a total dud. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll just take the gardens. So I was still 4 short of 40, right? I have 2 sets. Yeah, I was still 4. No, 3. I was 3 short. He did not dud. That is for sure. There's an interesting board. I missed the G's. I think I copied something. I don't remember. Those are different. Oh, Sam left. All right, Dan. Or someone. do 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 do. All right. Here we go. Anything new here? I don't think so. Sorry, I hit the mic. Oh, Changeling. Changeling's new. Changeling is basically the reason autoplay was made. Yeah, so Changeling is a card that has this sort of ongoing effect where when you gain a card costing 3 or more, you can exchange it for Changeling instead. And then it also does a little effect at night to gain extra stuff. So Jakey is right. So there's no trashing. There's really no trashing. I don't know if you can make the villages work here. What will you be playing? It doesn't seem very good. I'm still thinking about buying a watchtower. Probably not, actually, since you want crypts and hirelings are better. Could double Leprechaun, I guess. I don't know if you'll feel the boons enough, or the hexes. I'm not sure. I'm decidedly unsure. Sorry. More microphone assault. We'll just never win wishes here. That's not gonna happen. We'll see if Dan's gonna do anything more complicated. You could get a watchtower here. That's reasonable. I don't really believe in the minstrel, but what can you do? Maybe Dan's gonna try and get wishes. Wishes are good. He would need a lot of minstrels, though. And still a lot of luck. He got lucky to get a Flames gift. That'll help him. My Leprechaun missed. This is a garbage hand. Actually, it's not the worst thing. Hopefully, well, I guess it guarantees my crypt sets aside for... Oh no, I flipped it. That's bad. That's really bad. I was going to say it guarantees my crypt sets aside 4 treasures, but not that way. This is a weird board. He'll be a little better position to do Fairgrounds, I guess, with the 2 cards he has. I don't know that that matters that much, but I'm still not seeing it. I don't know what the villages do. I know what the changeling can do. It could gain you hirelings, but pretty bad crypt, all things considered. He got a bad crypt too, though, so. What is envious? Oh, that's a great time to have envious. So, do I want a tracker? Just for fun, we'll get a tracker. I don't actually think it's that great. Sad crypt. Also another sad crypt. Where's my hireling? I'll just take the copper, I guess, or the I'll take the copper, right? Yeah. I've not been overly happy with my draws this game. How much money do I want? Wait. I think I want the copper. I mean, I could go for a province already. Earth's gift, huh? I would have rather gotten something else, but I don't know where my hirelings are. Well, I do. They're down in the bottom. I guess I better start greening now. I really wanted to buy gold there, but I thought I'd take the Blessed Village for free. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not, but it's done now. I guess he's gonna go for fairground stuff, but man alive. That is so depressing. Just the hirelings just misbehaving badly. I'll probably, well, I can't draw one. That's okay. This is a nice turn though. I'll just hopefully province. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I'm just right at 10 even right now. Miserable could actually hurt here. Envious could definitely hurt. Oh, he got a wish. That's impressive. That may do it. That's really nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this doesn't punish me. What's famine? I lost a hireling. That's not good, but okay. So I have 4. I don't know what the village will draw, but I guess I should just take a copper off this one and a gold off the other one. I don't know. The wish will get him 6 points. That's the real issue. I think I had pretty rotten draws. But maybe I didn't. Obviously bottom decking the hirelings hurts and a few other things. But maybe I'm just getting it outplayed by not using enough of the kingdom. Is he gonna wish for a silver? Well, that's not too bad. I thought he was gonna province fairground or something. The Sun's Gift. Is it worth it to get the... No, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, that changes things a bit. So I could have 9 max. Just doesn't seem like that important of a thing. I could have had more than 9 max. That's not exactly, but with buy, it was 9 max. And getting much more than that isn't really worth anything if you don't have buy. I still haven't played my other hireling. He's not getting a wish this turn. Pretty nice tracker reveal, I guess. He's just drawing too much of his deck, though, for me to be happy. And my crypts are running out, so they're gonna suddenly turn bad. It is a bit unfortunate that you can't see anything about their crypts, like how many cards they have left or anything like that. Makes it difficult to make some decisions. He got another crypt. I play my hireling. Now I have 4. I guess this is coming for sure. That's just worthless, basically. Probably he'll be able to, like, double province and just beat me that way. Does the state really do anything for me? I don't think anything really does anything for me, right? Unless he's got super duddy turns. Like this is not even a province hand unless I draw money. Or, yeah, basically unless I draw money. His hand is not good, I guess. I don't know if he has that many green cards. So I still fail, which sucks really badly. If I'd provinced this turn, I would have had a pretty decent shot at winning, I think. Or all the wishes are in, yeah. So I would have had a pretty good shot if I had found $1 instead of this crypt. But as it is, this is not going to cut it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it will, but probably not. Yep, still doing nothing, basically. I didn't even know I had 3 crypts. I guess he's gonna probably double province. Well, that's gotta be... I mean, he has a lot, but does he have that much? I don't know. Seems overly ambitious. His last couple of turns were pretty awful, though, so... Could be. I mean, money-wise. He might just have double province in hand. I ended up with 3 of the fairgrounds. So I'm not that far from 5 things, right? Because I have a pouch. 1, 2. If I buy a duchy, let's say I buy a duchy. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, counting pouch. 8. I have one of these, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I'm pretty close to upping the fairgrounds as well. If I had a curse or something. He's not scoring anything, which seems a little weird to me. I guess he's... I find it very odd, actually. Why was he not scoring anything? Didn't he want some duchies at least? Now I can... I'm just confused, I guess. Well, this one's coming off for sure. Like, what is... If I'm at 51, is he going to be able to... It seems like a lot to score. So, I can just take... Well, what's the max? 23, blah, 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 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can get 11 and buy. That's not a big deal. Or what did I say that would up my fairgrounds? So like 11. No, I need 2 things. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Alright, I'll just take the copper then, I guess. He doesn't have a wish. I'm confused. This game shouldn't have lasted this long. Okay, fairgrounds are what extends the length of it, but... He's not going to get to that wish before the... Oh, he can top deck it? Are you kidding me? Oh, he couldn't draw it. Okay. Phew. Wait, now I'm confused. Did he get to 20? That's killer. That's so funny. So the Will-O-Wisp gave him the 20th card. And the wish. That is the worst. Alright. I need to copy another. Whoops. Whoops. Nope. Does anyone want to play? Someone play. Someone play. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Thank you, Dr. Steelhammer. Blah, blah, blah. You can do Artificer Hound here. I guess I'll open with those. Druid have Flames Gift. I'd get a Druid if it had Flames Gift, but he gets a Necromancer. Seems goodish. I'm going to try Artificer or Faithful Hound, which I've never done before, but it seems interesting, so I'm going to go for it. I don't know exactly what going for it means in this context, but it means something like I can get border villages and stuff every turn. And Faithful Hounds. I'm going to go tower points basically, so I'm just going to tower Border Village, Artificer, Faithful Hounds is the plan. He's got Necromancers. I don't know what they do exactly. I guess at the end I can like empty the empty the something, just anything, the druids or something. I might just go for the necromancers. It might be the easiest pile to get. Or it could be the druids, I'm not 100% sure. Druids should be pretty easy too. Like I expect I can do like 4 or 5 this turn. Though I could also do like 2 necros this turn at least. Let's go with the druids, I think. Okay. There's 5 of them. Probably this turn we're only getting 3 of them or so. I don't know if I play that all right, but it was pretty interesting. Pretty neat. That was my first really good Faithful Hound deck I've ever made. So here, I guess I do a Bridge Troll deck. Nothing much else to consider. Shepherd probably won't be very good. Werewolf will probably see some play. Oh, we'll get to use Urchin autoplay. That'll be neat. Changeling might see some play. I'm not sure. I guess I'll buy a fortress here. Skulk seems pretty terrible. I don't have any idea what he just did. I could keep my I'm trying to decide if I ought to keep the Necro or not. Probably better just not to. I would really like to buy another fortress. That's an okay hex to get, really. I guess he still doesn't have a mercenary, so he's just totally lost here. I had really excellent urchin. I had really excellent urchin luck. I was gonna like qualify it somehow, but that's not really fair. It was just good. So here, there's a few things. There's no extra gains besides smugglers, really. It's not a very... It's not a very strong board. I'm not really sure what you could chain together. What would be the point, I suppose, I mean, of chaining something together? What you'd get out of it. He buys an envoy. That's okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm going to play Transmogrify Big Money, that classic strat. I don't know why he has 2 envoys already. That's a little weird. Oh, he's going for a big cemetery. That's interesting. Though that makes you want 2 envoys even less, I would imagine, but... Maybe he wants to ghost him. I had quite good draws so far. I don't know if this will really... This may let him do a... This may let him get a ghost, actually. I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. I anticipate some undos, and then him getting a ghost, actually. But maybe I'm wrong. He may not have the haunted mirror or whatever it's called. So he gains a gold. I could smuggle a gold. That doesn't mesh very well with my the envoy I just bought. This is going to be a large number of buys, or I'm going to have a lot of money here, is what I mean to say. I'm going to be up 2 provinces. Well, he might have a province in hand, I don't know. This is like an incredibly lucky draw here for me. The Transmogrify is nice. It's going to give me pile control, or a little bit of in-game control. So, pretty lucky. I guess I want a shorter game. And maybe not at the expense of having the ability to end the game when I want it. He gets a duchy. Though milling now, I may not get other chances to mill. Probably best to have it as a pile out option. Or an end game option, I should say. My envoy missed, otherwise I might make the attempt here. I will just hold the transmog for now. See, this is what makes it hard, is because well, I'll probably province. I can't dope. I didn't find the I could do, well, there are a lot of things I could do, but they aren't necessarily good. This is all right. Now I can mill the province if he ever buys another one, I guess. If I mill province here, who went first? He went first, so he can't, well, he could with a pouch, I guess, and $10, but that's not all that likely, right? This might end up being bad, but like right now is where it could all go off the rails, because I'm not gonna be like buying a estate here doesn't even help me really. He may have got it just now. He hasn't played his golds recently. Nope, $1 short. He can score 3 here. It's pretty good. Uh, yeah, not super impressed with my play. I'm not super impressed with my play. Does a cemetery... I don't even know if the cemetery actually helps me, but... So, unless he has it here, I'm okay. I don't think he possibly could have, yeah. And I was going to be able to buy it anyway. Alright, so there's... those went. Is Sky's here? Gonna play with Skies. So we're just gonna play. I gotta find another board. I have to scroll so far. We got the goat. Well, I don't know. There's not a lot to do here. Is there? No. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna get developed just because it seems cool. It may be not that good with the goat, actually. Do I want a salvager? Probably not. I'm trying to think if there's like fancy developed stuff to be done here. There might be. In which case we would want to sell, or will want a salvager, but maybe later. Gonna trash all my estates before the develop even finds any. That's fine. That's not really why I bought it. Whoa. I just poured water on myself. Maybe I'll do fancy deck. Okay. Yeah, I kind of see a thing that can be done here. I don't know if I can build it right, but it might work. It'll need lots of cursed villages and stuff. Yeah, lots of those things. And it probably won't work. But it'll be fun. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I still don't know what I'm doing. I really wanted to pair a thing with... He's probably playing like an actual reasonable deck. That might be trouble if he does that. Oh, he bought a Raider? Okay, so never mind. I'm just kidding, it's not that bad, but I'm not worried about a Raider. Anyway. I say that, it'll immediately cost me a 5 that I want. No, okay, then. I'm going to buy Curse Village now. I really would like to pair Salvager with the... what does Famine do? Oh, that was a great one to reveal. Great. Excellent. I guess he probably has his Raider in hand? No. Nope. My idea for this deck is really bad. It involves like developing stuff and salvaging it. I guess. Something like that. It's gonna be awful. This is fine. Actually, it's good. It's better than fine. It's good. I would like another cobbler. I'll keep the pixie. Greed, I can deal with that. That is a thing I can deal with. I maybe killed the goat a little prematurely. I'm not sure. I have too many coppers still, honestly. Not that I have a lot, but I have too many. I'm gonna put a minstrel in. He got a mouse. He fixed the mouse. He's going to have the Dens of Sin, which are very good. I could get some Raiders. They just don't play well with... the night cards don't play well with this Cursed Village thing I'm trying to do. The Cobbler's better just because it helps fuel that a little bit. But I wish he had... this is okay. So I can have 9, or I can have 7, I guess. No, more. Yeah. 7. 7 doesn't seem too bad, honestly. I'm not sure. I could take all the fishing villages. They are pretty good with the thing I'm doing. The thing I'm doing, as if it's a thing and not a joke. As he's gonna raid me here. Or raider me, rather. That's ambiguous on this board, I guess. He's not gonna raid me, that would be silly, but... If possible, I'd like to start having really good turns. I don't know if that'll be possible or not. I'll just keep the pixie. Do I have... No, I don't. That's not what I want to draw particularly. Discard down to 3 cards in hand. Do I want to buy a 5? Yeah, I do. I want to offset the cobblers anyway, so. Okay, this turn we're doing something. He's got a nice deck. He's going to be more gains limited than I will be. Considerably. Since I'm hoping to more or less explode here. I still have at least 2 coppers. Not great. This is a bit of wheel spinning, some of the stuff I've been doing. I mean, he can start provincing, really. Well, he might like to have some more cash. Maybe a second raider or something. Or just a gold. guess he's going with second rater. Like, he'll draw his deck. I guess it's just a question of how good that is. Really. Okay. Now I'm miserable. Okay. We'll keep the pixie. Okay. Keep that pixie. Alright, how do I want to do this? The dens are also quite low. So if I can empty 2 piles here, got a reasonable shot at making it. It's just a question of whether I have the gains to do it. Seems possible. I probably won't play it the right order. It feels like there almost might be like a loop here. Probably can't really be a loop with the hexes, but it feels like there's close to a loop anyway. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay. So if I were going to try and end it, what would I want to have in hand right now? I'm not really sure what he's referring to. How many develops do I have? 4 develops. That's like 8 gains. But they'd have to all be on 4s, I guess, to make it. Well, some of the develops will chain. Let's do this. Actually, let me see if I'm not sure how this works. It may lose track if I put the I guess it doesn't work the way I'm imagining it working. That's fine though. I will keep the pixie. That might be good to do. I don't have two treasures to do it on, but still. That maybe was a misplay. I'm not sure. I don't know what I have left here exactly. Okay, never mind. It's all right. I think it's all right. Maybe it's not. I can get another salvager. Hey, it did work. Neat. Oh, I got 4 piles. I got more piles than I needed, I guess. I was confused, obviously, because I thought I needed to get all of those piles, but I did not. Okay, well that is sort of the deck I imagined, and it worked out, although I had pretty nice draws there to get this Cursed Villages in that sequence. Whoops. Okay, we got tax. A lot of pretty good stuff here. Again, a shortish. No VP though. So that's gonna make it troublesome, or a little bit troublesome, I think. So I'll try going for it though. There's Exorcist too. Exorcist pretty nice. Here. Or it's okay here. You can backdoor into a changeling here. You can buy whatever. You avoid tax and you get the changeling. Which is not like the biggest deal, but hopefully I draw an estate. That would be good. I would enjoy that. I'm thinking I can do some wishing here, is what I'm hoping for. And then replace should go well with the leprechaun gold stuff. Okay, so I missed, but that's just life. Too soon for the leprechaun. I'll just keep on the ghost towns for now. Which is hardly an amazing thing, but so problem here is I'm whiffing on the develops. All right, there we go. So that's good. Do I want a silver? I think I do want a silver. I guess I'll tax something. I don't know what to tax. It feels like there ought to be something that's good to tax, but I don't know what it would be. I may want to buy ghost towns, you know, too. If I knew how much money he had, I guess that would be the trick. Whatever. I'll just tax curse. I have no idea what's a cat tax. I'll probably buy a crypt here, maybe replace. Probably replace, actually. Well, if he taxes something, then it'll affect my decision some, but I just want to at least have a couple ghost towns. I mean, not a couple, like 4-ish. I don't know what's better, crypt or replace. Yeah, you get the ghost town. That's reasonable. Gonna try the replace. Boy, I hope I draw a replace or develop off this, otherwise this turn will be super sad. He is getting the ghost towns. That's for sure. I don't know what to tax. I should have taxed replace, but I'm being sloppy. So I'm going to draw a replace here. I will This is not so good. He has lots of those. I will get the last two, I think, on my turn. It hurts a little bit to not trash, but... So I went 6-4, but I'm not too worried right now. I may be in a little bit. He should probably get a leprechaun. I wish I had taxed the replace. That would have been smart. Oh well. I was not thinking. Okay, he gets a gear. I'm going to keep doing this cursing stuff for sure. As much as I can. I guess he's going to be drawing here pretty well pretty soon. And he'll be able to buy a replace here. Too bad about... No, he didn't. Okay, never mind. Boy, I wish there was 2 dead on that thing, though. So... Didn't find any ghost towns. I need to do a I do need a leprechaun. Really. And I think so. Too bad I'm not giving him 2 dead. I should be. Oh well. That's life. Okay. And this is alright to trigger. It looks like trouble. I'm actually okay with a curse battle, I think. I'm not sure. Relatively okay with a curse battle? Is that the way to think of it? One, two, three. Okay, not quite there. This doesn't quite work the way I want it to. But there wasn't really a way to make it work the way I wanted it to. I thought I could get a wish that turn, but that wasn't gonna it wasn't gonna work. Without some sort of pile out shenanigans, I'm not gonna make it here. He can't get a wish either. This turn. So he gave me a curse. He gave me a couple curses. No good. So those are barreling down. I should be pretty well toast. He's just got so many more terminal plays than me. I think if I were him, I would have set aside gears a little more aggressively, though, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what his hand is. I'm just speculating. It's pure speculation. Unfounded. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. These are the same thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those should really those wishes should be like I have no idea what I'm trying to say. It's a mystery. Oh boy. It's not even late. And I'm sleepy. So this turn I'll get a province. I'll get another gold, hopefully. You know, I don't... Oh yeah, I do know I'll get a province because I geared one of those things. A replace. I geared one of those. With the number of ghost towns he has, he doesn't have schemes yet, but with the number of ghost towns he has, it's almost a little harder to get Leprechaun to 7. Not hugely, but a little bit. If he has some schemes, it'll become a little more feasible, but... Okay, so I feel a little better about this, about my odds here. I wasn't feeling great, but this is not too bad. Definitely I can wish for a crypt, or I can wish for gold. Or I can wish for... I can wish for just about anything, I suppose. But what's good? The crypt lets me set aside 1 copper, which is not that good. Golds aren't bad. For various reasons. Replaces aren't bad either. I could have bought, say, an estate. That wouldn't have been crazy. I may want to go for the curses now. It might have been better to go for it last time, but... I'm not sure. Definitely, if I'd had all these coppers in hand, I'd have done a crypt, but... I wonder if he has a win. If I find my wish, I'll probably have a pile out. I ought to. Obviously, it'll take some luck to find the wish, but I need the wish and the replace. I forgot I didn't scheme it. I thought I had, but I guess I didn't do it. I should have schemed the replace. So anyways, yeah, if I find the wish and the replace, I still have a win this turn. Otherwise, it will have to wait till next turn. Well, here's something. Otherwise, I have a bad... or there's a good chance I just him a win. Now I just need the wish, so I get to see one card. That's not gonna happen. So what is the maximum points play here? The curse trash is a 4-point swing. So I can do 5 points here, potentially. I can also get the last estate, which maybe makes his options a little less. Okay. So this works, right? I can wish for a replace. I can trash 2 things into that and buy the last one. Well, I was really lucky. I should have schemed the I should have schemed the replace, but the replace and the gear, but I got lucky anyway. Okay, I need to copy another thing. I think this maybe should be my last one, but anyone? Don't be shy, anyone who wants to play. Please jump in. Oh, we got a lot of heirlooms this time. So, goat can kind of cancel out the cursed gold stuff. Lots of trashing here. Sort of villages and weakish draw, I guess. A lot of trashing between goat and ratcatcher monastery. I guess I mean, it's not the greatest thing ever, but probably go for ghost ship soothsayer things with dens, as many dens as you can manage, and then squire gives. I don't know, pouch gives buy, so squire isn't necessary, but maybe nice for buying. All the villages are kind of garbagey, but necro and squire garbage villages, but you really only need a couple terminals. So it's not a big deal. I guess the question is whether I keep the necro or not. How fast do I want to trash? I know I'm going to be able to buy 5s with cursed gold. So that's definitely good. I'm not gonna buy Puka. I don't think. I may buy Monastery later. I might have been better to open with a Monastery, to be honest. But I will need a Monastery, because I gotta trash these curses, and the goat's not gonna quite cut it there. Though he'll be pretty close. He'll be good. Soothsayer won't be so inspiring. The curses are gonna disappear. We're playing these curse golds willy-nilly. We don't care. I plan to probably buy Dins until they're gone. I mean, there may be a point where if I have the pouch, I take a Monastery with something. But, so here the Curse Gold does nothing for us because we don't have the pouch. So we'll just do this. Ghost Ship bottom decked. Well, it doesn't really mean anything in this case, but I would have liked to play the Ghost Ship, but that's alright. We'll get it. We'll get it here. Squire's fine. It's just okay though. Okay, this didn't. Unless our goat draws the unless the OE draws us something nice here, which it might. It was close. It tried. I give it some points for effort. I would have really liked to hit 5 though. So was that the first time he played Puka? No, but I'm not paying very good attention to the Puka action. Maybe he's been bottom decking the Puka a lot. It's definitely possible. I do have a Pixie, so I guess it's worth it to play the Necro. Probably not. Didn't hit pouch again. That kind of sucks. I could kill the Curse Gold, only I think we're going to just get through all the curses. This is not a very good Monastery hand. It's really bad, actually. So not the best play ever. But we got a little bit of something done, I guess. If I hadn't drawn all those treasures that time, it would have been much better. Blah blah blah. No, no good. What do I want? What do I want? That was a really rotten draw. I'm not sure I even really want much of anything. I'd really rather have a soothsayer to gain golds. I bought the copper there to trash another curse. It doesn't matter much because it's just like a point basically. But anyway, here be dens until they're gone. For me, should draw most of the deck. Well, if he ghost ships me, then not quite, but still a reasonable amount of it. Now the curses are gone. Not an easy pile out at all. I will do that because I want to find the... Well, this doesn't matter now. I want to find the ghost ship. Keep it. Okay, so dang it. I wanted to hit 10, but I guess I don't have 10. I needed to find a boon that gave money. Would have been really nice. But that's out. It's not very likely that he'll whiff 5. So it looks like the dens will go 5-5 unless he doesn't get this last one here. Never mind. Well, he probably... Oh, he did. Wow. Okay. That's great for me. Good deal. So, I'm drawing 4 cards. I'll at least get the den. I would love to draw the deck and get to... I'm not even sure that's possible, actually. I guess there's a boon that could make it happen. But that is not happening. Do I want to do that twice? Probably not. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 10. No one can spell monastery correctly. I haven't noticed that. I do have $10, so I guess I will keep everything. I won't trash anything. I would have been glad to go ship him, of course, but Now I will do the goat pretty aggressively. It probably wasn't a huge... It might have been better to trash there and just buy the den. It wasn't like the biggest deal that I buy a Soothsayer right then. So I'm going to see 8 cards. 9 cards with the Pixie. So I'm going to have 2 left on the bottom. He's going to lose, I think, if he goes too many silvers. I mean, I don't know that my deck is going to be all that impressive or anything, but I think I'll be able to maybe Province Duchy at least pretty consistently, which is more than he will be able to do. He probably is going to green. No. So, I mean, if you buy more ghost ships, it's not actually more draw. I mean, Squire Ghost Ship nets you $1 basically, and the attack. I mean, it does something, but it's not a big deal. No, I'll keep it. Like, it's true, it does something, but it's not a really scary thing. So I'm going to trash stuff here. I'm just going to buy Pixies for a little bit. Until my deck is good again. And I'm going to kill the silvers and the coppers until I just have... I mean, basically I can choose whether I want to keep a monastery or a goat around. So I'll keep a goat around. Don't need to trash that now. Could trash that. That's pretty good here. The River's Gift is pretty good. Although if he plays his ghost ship, it's not so good. He probably will, so I guess it's not worth it. I guess if he finds a Pixie with buy, he would be able to end it, potentially. Well, no, he went first, so that wouldn't work. I'm not really putting out a lot more than him, but I hope at least I'll be more consistent. I will take Wisps. They don't really do much, but they might draw something. So this turn was really bad for me. I can kill the monastery now, though. I don't know that the Wisps are actually better than Pixies. The Pixies sort of opportunistically could be really good for you. What's Forest Gift? Money buy? Yeah. Like here is pretty nice for him. Like pretty close to a pile out there for him. Nope. I could goat the Soothsayer. The thing that's going to be hard here is I may just whiff Province. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I did. But I can buy Duchy. He'll start missing Province as well. For sure. The only, well, I don't think it's very likely. I was going to say the only issue would be if he can buy. So I can make my first Wisp draw. No, I can't. I have 4 Dins of Send. Okay, never mind. Well, I can't make my Wisps draw, but. So he gets 0 Dens down, so he could luck into a $8 hand, but it would be pretty difficult. So I can safely take the Province. What does this do? Yeah, let's do that. So guess I'll kill the Soothsayer this turn. Okay, so last card's Ghost Ship. Oh, I'm just gonna draw everything, aren't I? I'm gonna draw 4 more cards, 5 more cards. Yeah, I can just draw everything. I'm gonna do this again, right? So, okay. I don't know that I did that right, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. Keep. I guess I want to trash the goat now, or trash the Soothsayer now. I guess I had some chance of ending it, right? I didn't go for that. I miscounted when I was counting stuff up, but I had a potential just win right there. And probably if I had played the Soothsayer earlier, I could have guaranteed it with that boon. But anyway, it's okay. So I guess we'll find out if he has 3. Look at that. That pixie found his goat. That's the most heartwarming story. Well, so there's coins and wild hunts and delves and things. Oh, and magic lamp. Yeah, you can activate magic lamp here for sure. A little bit of trashing. Wild hunt might play pretty nice with shepherd. I'm gonna open coin wild hunt, I guess. It's not that wild to open trade route. But I'm not going to. I mean, on a 3-4 is a little more reasonable. I think 2-5 is. I mean, you could do courtyard also, or silver. I don't really like silver that much. The 3s and 4s are fine for a little while anyway. Shepherd openings are kind of scary. It's pretty easy to have it go bad, or at least have it go not too good. I think I will take a trade route here. I'm not sure it's good, but okay. That was pretty lucky. Hopefully the wild hunts don't miss this next shuffle. Do I have enough to blow up the magic lamp if I get it? Copper pasture, trade route, coin. If I only play wild hunt and I get there, it works, but that's not likely. I could buy a silver here. I'm really not. I keep thinking that shepherd maybe makes it a reason to keep estates, but that's just not true. So secret cave is also pretty good for hitting the lamp. Let's go with that. He may get it here. Well, probably if he's getting to discard a bunch of victory cards. Yeah. So he'll probably get his wishes here. Well, he may if he does have the magic lamp in hand, that is. Which he almost has to, right? Yeah, I think so. He shuffled. It's really not too hard to get the lamp activated. I guess he's thinking that he'll be able to wish for the other stuff, which is true, but alright, I need to look here to see if I have it. I do have it. Yeah. Do I want to discard? How much money am I gonna have here? 1, 2, 3, 7. I think no to the discarding. Well, I could do what he did too. I could double coin or something. Which is not out of the question. To be honest. I'm fine with him getting those points. This will be a long enough game that early difference isn't the biggest deal. So I need to wish for something here. I just want to win this split big. Basically. He'll probably get the rest of them though. Nope, never mind. Alright, that looks good. Well, the nice thing about leaving one, I may leave one wild hunt because if I buy it, I get the colonnade points. Though I can buy Did I play my wish last turn? Or a wish? I did play a wish, okay. Yeah, so I can do the wild hunt here. Or I could get a shepherd with the wish and buy a wild hunt. I'm not really sure. I don't know if he did anything wrong. I wasn't watching his turns that closely, but it could have just been draws. I mean, that happens all the time. I'm going to need another coin though here. So I just need $7 probably. Should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should get the. No, it's already up. I gotta make sure I get 7, or if I can't get 7, to get the Wild Hunt with the Wish. I guess it's get the Wild Hunt with the Wish. I don't think he can get 6 estates. No, not with 1 coin. Though that's worth a lot of points on a board like this. It's worth a huge amount of points. I can play 5 terminals, so I'll probably be able to get 3 estates or something like that if I want them. I'll still have to watch out for the pasture pile out because it's like a lot of points. I don't know what he's going to do this turn though. Played a lot of Dominion today. Probably too much. But it's a new set. It's fun. Plays a Raider, huh? I'll just toss a copper, I guess. So he now has, he does now have a lot of, or a good number of coins on the mat, so that's a little worrisome. Oh, I have a little money from Secret Cave. That could be nice here. So, I mean, I could already take 4 estates. That's not the most inspiring thing ever. Okay. So that's pretty good. Do I want a trade route? There's like a shepherd in here still. I don't think he can get 5. So this should be all right. I mean, maybe I'm wrong and he can get 5, but it seems like a hard sell. I don't even know if I need to defend against it, like if I need to get points. It's not clear to me that I even need to worry about that, or whether I should just get a shepherd, but he can't score 14, that's for sure. The thing for me that would help a lot would be to draw the shepherd a little earlier in the shuffle, so I don't have to do quite so many for draw. Okay. Well, if my trade route's on my top of the deck, then I guess I just have a win in hand. I mean, I can totally shut him out by just scoring 8 estates here as well. That's going to be as good as winning, but I guess I'll go on a little bit. All right. All right. Well, thank you all for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will probably be doing some more videos in the next couple days. Well, I know I will be doing some more, but championship is tomorrow, if you're not aware of that. And beyond that, I might have a league match. So anyway, thank you for watching as always. See ya.